What is going on, everybody? It is Tanto Tuesday, and this week we're going to do something a little bit different. This week we are going to do the OTF Microtechs, and we are going to do a quick little size comparison. So you guys, if you're out looking for a Microtech, you can see exactly what size fits you. So let's get to it. We have the Microtech Combat Troodon. We have the Microtech Ultratech, which is basically your medium-size OTF from Microtech. And then we have the UTX-85, which is 85% of the Ultratech. And then there's the UTX-70, which is 75% of the UTX. You have the tactile turn bolt action pen, just for a comparison in size, so you can get a really good idea of what we are talking about as far as the overall size, diameter, and so on and so forth. So let's just do a quick size of the Combat Troodon from end to end. You're talking about 9.5 inches. It is a 4-inch blade. For the Ultratech, you're looking at about 8.5 inches. That is with the glass breaker, and it is a 3.5-inch blade. And then the UTX-85 is 7.5 inches, and it's basically a 3.25 inch, 3.5, just a little bit over 3 inches. But really, it's about 3 inches of sharp edge. But because we do have a sharpening choil on each one of these, but overall, that is what we're looking at for the length and the blade. Obviously, you can see there's a very big comparison in the overall thickness of each knife. So let's just do a little overlap here, and you can see just about the thickness and the overall size. So even though realistically there's not a huge difference in each one's blade, the overall size is quite different when you really look at it. If we set the pen on top, you can really start to see exactly what we're kind of looking at as far as the thickness, the height, and so on and so forth. The Troodon, obviously being the biggest one, definitely stands out as a big knife. But with it being a flat profile, in the pocket, the spring on this thing is a beast. In the pocket, it fits really good. There's no curvatures. There's no real big bulkiness. So let's stand them up so that you can get a good look at the profile from this way. And you can see, again, thickness is just slightly thinner as we go down the profile. But these two really are very, very close as far as their overall thicknesses. It's just really your length where you're really starting to see a very big difference. The UTX-70, I think, is just really kind of impractical. Mainly because you're starting to get really small. But, I mean, if you do have a blade restriction, where you definitely need to be under 3 inches, then obviously the 70 would be a good choice. But it is really, really small. I've handled them before. It's just not something I prefer to even really carry. But there you guys go. Just a quick little size comparison so you guys can see how they stand up against each other in overall length, thickness, height, and so on and so forth. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We will catch you next time. Have a great day.